between 10 o'clock and 12 noon. After I prayed and meditated and read my books, I'm fortified, I'm ready to handle it. I deal with it, and I'm out of there, and I'm going on to something else. So you've got to guard the kinds of things that you put in your mind. See, if you don't program your mind will be programmed, because human beings are very oriented. That's why we die of broken hearts early. That's why we're running through life to early graves. We're going through life, ladies and gentlemen. I think that Henry David Thoreau said that most men live in quiet desperation. Most of us go through life running scared. Larry DeAndre, who I think is going to be one of the greatest motivational speakers around today, told me a story, a true story of a friend of his.
All right. Okay. Good morning. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back from a packed fully weekend, which was a wholesome weekend full of those that had some wins. I celebrate with you. Those that had challenges, I pray God to comfort you into the trying moments. But I tell you, once you fall down, make sure, like my friend Les Brown says, fall on the back, because if you can look up, you can get up, all right? And so today is a perfect, amazing morning, ladies and gentlemen, for entrepreneurs all over the world like me, who have made a decision to go serious about their goals, who have made a decision to make sure that they make their goals and dreams a reality. It is not easy, but it's worth it. All right, so basically and purely welcome to today. I want to respect the presence of different leaders on the call. I see leader Annalyn, thank you so much, happy to have you here. I see leader Leila, thank you so much, happy to have you here. I see Abdul Ochola, happy to have you here. I see leader Eve from Itinda, happy to have you here. I see leader Andrew, happy to have you here. I see Charles Joy, happy to have you here. I see Chifu, all right. I see Connie, I see Cryptologist, all right. I see Daniel, I see Darlington, I see Dilo, Batra from India, happy to have you here, great leader. I've seen Derek, Evaluation, I've seen leader Elizabeth Style, happy to have you here. I see my brother Inginia Makumbi, happy to have you here. I see Good Luck, I see leader Grace, I see Henry, I see Henry RoyalQ, all right. See, I see Icavera, iPhone, Irene, Jibel, Jim, all right. Okay, Joshua, Julie, Kate, Charles, Paul, Peter, all right. Ellie, M. China, oh, leader Monimons, happy to see you here. Wow, leader Zuma, happy to see you here. All right, I see Moses, I see Muhammad, I see our great leader OBM, happy to have you here. All right, I see Paul, I see leader Preshi, happy to have you here. Okay, I see leader Jean Paul from Rwanda, happy to have you here. I see T. Davidson, happy to see you here. All right, I see Tom, Tapole, and all right, okay. So today I'll start from people who are hearing cryptocurrency for the very, very first time. I'm going to have the following expectations, right? I'll start with the introduction to blockchain. I'll do what is blockchain. I'll do what is BTC, what is Ethereum, Altcoins, Stablecoin, why is crypto the future? I'll play a short video for you here about money evolution, and I'll talk about the beauty of RoyalQ, what makes RoyalQ an amazing phenomenal opportunity, about its related coins. And then I'll talk about Let's Trade. And into the last 30 minutes of my session, I'll talk about a one-shot trading strategy that you are going to use throughout this week and be able to have winning trades. Okay, before I start, I want to give my thinking about the market. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the fact is, we have not yet touched the bottom of BTC, and we shall touch the bottom of the BTC and be able to have an upward trend. I believe that the bottom of BTC will come after the emerging of the Ethereum blockchain, all right? Where Ethereum moves from proof of stake, so from proof of work to proof of stake. I won't explain that today. I hope after that, we shall have the capitulation, and we shall touch the bottom of BTC. My personal expectation of BTC going down is $14,000. I've been strong about it, and I still believe in that. But throughout this week, I believe personally, according to what I see, that the market will just create some lower lows, and still the market will have an upward movement, all right? So, but we have not yet touched the bottom of BTC, and after that, we shall be expecting a bull run. So, throughout this week and the next of the weeks that will be coming, throughout my sessions, I will focus so much about the crypto knowledge. And this time round, in my next series, before I start, I'll be giving a giveaway, especially on Wednesday and Thursdays when I'm involved into the training. So expect that knowledge about how to build a good portfolio, expect some knowledge about getting yourself right into the crypto space. Ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed, allow me start our session for today. And if you do not get me clearly, drop me a question into the chat and I'll be explaining. All right, let's start. My first question I want to reply today, according to the questions that have been given to me to answer, is those that are new to the world called cryptocurrency, and they basically and purely want to know what is blockchain. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I will pick it up from there. Let me make sure. All right, so a word blockchain is just a database, okay? And if you know what we are talking about, maybe you heard about spreadsheets, but basically what you need to know, it is database. It's a store of information, as simple as that. And so this information is stored on blocks, all right? It's stored on blocks and it is safe and secure. The question would be, Julius, is blockchain only used in cryptocurrency? Never. Since I said it is a database. Since the database, ladies and gentlemen, it is used worldwide in banking system, in the medical field, and so many other institutions. Why? Because it is a hack-proof method of storing of information. So no one can hack into a blockchain-based system. So we need to understand that is how simple that is. Now, because of that, the previous transactions that have been carried out on a particular coin that has a blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, all the transactions are stored there. So this really makes it a suitable, amazing technology that we are involved into. Basically, I don't have usually complicated explanations, and I don't want to go into how one block is formed and how another is formed. So I love keeping things simple. All right, now let's go. What is Bitcoin? Ladies and gentlemen, in January 2009, the first decentralized cryptocurrency. Now, when you talk about the word decentralized, the other name in crypto, it is called DeFi. It is decentralized. It means that its transactions are not controlled by banks, are not controlled by governments. Now, so many people like me in the past, we have got ourselves involved into what we call centralized cryptocurrencies. Now, what are centralized cryptocurrencies? Centralized cryptocurrencies, these are currencies that are saved in brackets, they will become the future money, right? They are controlled by a certain group. You have heard about centralized cryptocurrencies like YEM. Centralized cryptocurrencies, I won't mention as many as possible, but these are governed by a certain group of people. They are centralized, all right? So centralized cryptocurrencies, this is not what we deal with here. We basically and purely deal with decentralized, an open source area where anyone can access cryptocurrency. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to understand that without Satoshi Nakamoto, the said Satoshi Nakamoto, I don't know whether he's one or there are two or there are 100, to unveil Bitcoin, cryptocurrency market that we know today wouldn't exist. So we want to celebrate his ability to bring up the 2009 Bitcoin introduction. So Bitcoin was conceived as a type of electronic cash. Like I'm going to play you a simple video why it came in play. that allows us to send payments from one person to another without any financial institutions getting involved in between. So it has become immensely successful, like we know very well. And the coin market cap of cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, has gone in the past over $3 trillion. But today, as we speak, we are over $1 trillion. So Bitcoin prices are often considered as the indicator of the health of the whole industry. That's why when you go to coin market cap, you want to look at which coin is dominating the market. Because if the coin that is dominating the market is Bitcoin, it means if Bitcoin goes high, all other alter coins that I'm going to explain, they also go high. As simple as that. And so, before you go into the market trade, it is important. That's why if you are new into cryptocurrency, you find that everybody talks about the performance of Bitcoin. Why? Because it dominates the market. And because it dominates the market, its ability to outperform other cryptocurrencies automatically causes other currencies to rise. Okay, now let's get into what is Ethereum. Ethereum is the most popular alternative cryptocurrency to BTC, but its platform is built into launching uncensorable software applications we call dApps. So have you heard people talk about dApps applications? They are called decentralized applications. These applications, these gentlemen, are being used all over the world, all right? Because they are built onto what we call the Ethereum blockchain. Now, Ethereum has assumed a massive role within the market, having a market cap that is just a fraction of the Bitcoin. But you will see that as we speak right now, ladies and gentlemen, Ethereum tries to be stronger than BTC because why? Ethereum really, I'm not saying it is stronger, it is trying. And its emergency could cause it to be a very strong cryptocurrency. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, Ethereum, as we speak right now, it's getting a stronger foundation because of its usability. Now, Ethereum was launched in July 2015, and it has become the world's most established open-ended decentralized software platform. So it has been used by so many people all over the world to build different blocks or different applications all over the world. So they are used to create what we call smart contracts. If you are hearing about smart contracts for the very, very first time, you need to understand these are self-executing contracts, okay, that represent the terms or the agreement between the buyers and the sellers as a computer code, as simple as that. A smart contract, ladies and gentlemen, is nothing special. It's just an agreement between the buyers and the what? And the sellers. And that's all. Okay, now, what are altcoins? The word altcoins refers to any other cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin or Ethereum. And altcoins generally brand themselves as some improved alternative to Bitcoin. And they vary in features and functions. These coins that are not Ethereum, are not Bitcoin, are called what you call altcoins. All right. So we have so many. And if you want to get knowledge about altcoins, I would love you to do what they call DYOR. Do your own research. This, for the very first time when I was introduced to cryptocurrency, I used to get annoyed. Do you have some people who used to get annoyed like me? When someone tells do your own research, you get annoyed. Can I see some chats or hands up? When someone tells you do your own research and you get annoyed, you know, there are people like me. The first time I was able to enter into cryptocurrency, I was told do your own research, and I was annoyed. Some people would just type DYOR. So I get annoyed. Why do people not tell me and tell me to do my own research? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I was getting annoyed that I like people to give me the full information about the crypto world. But today, let me take you through different websites or applications you can have for yourself and help you to do your own research. But why is it important for every person who wants to get involved into cryptocurrency to do their own research? Ladies and gentlemen, before I go to the goodness of RoyalQ, like I explained before, all right, let me first, before I take you through these applications, let me go straight to what are stable coins. Okay, before I take you through those websites, let me go to what are stable coins. Now, what are stable coins? Stable coins are price steady antidotes. Let me repeat my statement. Stable coins are price steady antidotes to the volatile cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And what are some of the examples of stable coins? I'm going to show you so many, but we have one we call USDT. We have USDC. We have the DAI. These coins are what we call price steady antidotes. They are one-to-one. They are one-to-one. I talk about one-to-one. They are one-to-one backed by fiat currency. If you are hearing the word fiat for the very, very first time, fiat refers to paper money. The money we use in our transactions. And I'm going to take you through the global financial system. You're going to see how did the fiat currency come in play. All right. Now, the stable coins use one of the volatile methods to represent stable value in the blockchain. They try to show us that cryptocurrency has some stable values. And these are commonly pegged to major fiat stable assets. Now, into also the paper money world, they're what you call major stable fiat assets. And one of them, as we speak today, is the fiat dollar. So Bitcoin may go up and down tomorrow, but stable coins exist to capture and preserve the value of their assets. For example, if you have one USDT, you still have one USDT. Now, the question will be, before Julius, you continue, what is the use of the stable coins? If you are a hodler, right now, like I will explain on Wednesday when I talk about building a portfolio, because we are about to end the down movement of the market. And if you are here and you love to be a hodler, I'm not a hodler, I'm a trader. I'm not a hodler, I'm a trader. The reason why I'm a trader, I'm still suffering with low capital, right? I'm still suffering with low capital. Okay, so that's why I'm a trader, I'm not a hodler. But I'm going to explain on Wednesday this week when I talk about building a portfolio, that, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to build a stable business, your portfolio must have seasons. Okay, someone is complaining that he can't hear. Let me check him. It must be someone without a microphone. All right, check your network or your microphone. Thank you so much. All right, now let's get into these stable coins that I'm trying to explain, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you are building a portfolio, right now, you are removing your money from USDT and buying low coins, low volatile coins. Now, once the market rises in the bull run, you sell, remove your money from volatile coins and put it in USDT so that you wait. So that when the bearish season starts, you remove from USDT, one of the stable coins, back to buying volatile coins. That is the sequence of the market. So maybe on Wednesday, I'll talk about building a portfolio. Now, why is cryptocurrency the future? Because it looks like a normal one when we say cryptocurrency is the future. And maybe it doesn't get into people's eyes or into people's brains or into people's ears. Right. Now, before I get into this, after this, I'm going to play you the video. I hope that will be then. Okay, now, more people than ever are finding fault with the world centralized financial system. Even me, myself, I find it cumbersome, not easy with the world normal financial system. Why? Maybe let us look at countries that have hyperinflation as we speak right now, ladies and gentlemen. It has not started today. Back in 2016, there were countries that have over 1,370% inflation in countries like Venezuela. In countries like Uganda, I don't know whether people are not coming up with statistics, the inflation is hyper high. You need a lot of paper money. As you look at the money we use in all purchasing our commodities. People in Uganda, I'll use an example of a matchbox. If we look at different years, the prices, the same matchbox has been costing different prices. Let me look at simple things like salt. The value, it is the same salt, but every year its purchase goes higher. If you look at whatever you use to transact, let me look at those that love building a bag of cement. It is the same cement, but you need more money every year to buy the same cement. Let me talk about a cup of tea. It is the same tea, but every year you need a different amount, a bigger amount than what it was last year. And now, if you were only focusing on your salary, you are in danger. Why? Because you are receiving the same money, but you are buying commodities and goods that are increasing in prices every single year all over the world. So that's why we invite you today to think about cryptocurrency. All right, now let me go let me just get into some little history, all right? Even in superpowers, countries like America, the financial news cycle like we speak right now, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening with the US dollar is not easy. Life is getting harder for people all over the world. And so the challenge is that as this keeps on happening, governments have insisted to keep on printing more money. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not understand me, but let me tell you, as long as governments consistently keep on printing more paper money, they bring more money in circulation. I was listening to the Minister of Finance in Uganda, who said we no longer have the money to run the country, and they really go an extra mile to say that the Bank of Uganda is trying to collect paper money from circulation. But at the same time, they keep on releasing more money in circulation because they have the power. Now let's get back to the history. How did the banks and governments get the authority ladies and gentlemen, get the authority to start making the money? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the evolution of money. I hope you enjoy this video and be able to listen to what this video is saying to give you a clear definition of what I'm talking about today. So I greet you all, pay attention, listen to this video. Let's get back the history of how we got here, and we look at the plan, ladies and gentlemen, on how we gonna get out of here to a better financial situation. So as you watch, I want to wish you a nice enjoyment. All right, just 1 minute so that I get this video very, very clear for you, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. And all right, I want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that no one can fight evolution.
More than 2 billion people worldwide are outside of the banking system today, limiting many to a state of poverty and discouragement. This is a major problem in the world today. However, challenging times are also the most powerful times, as they make us creative, searching for newer and better solutions. The current banking system was developed over 60 years ago, but newborn ideas and innovative technology has opened the door to a financial evolution that holds the power to transform our entire world. The money we use today is called fiat currency. The term came out of the idea that a claim check or a dollar was backed up by gold.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve asset.
This changed in the 70s when the US government canceled the direct convertibility of the US dollar to gold. No fiat currency has ever retained its value over time, and the principle is easy. Every time the central bank prints more currency, the currency we have in our pockets loses its value and is called inflation. After years of inflation, overloaned markets, and irresponsible, unregulated financial management, the consequences were huge and finally led to the financial crisis of 2008. A crisis that was also the beginning of a great financial evolution. Cryptocurrency was born. The idea of cryptocurrency was to create a new currency that was free from inflation and based on the same principles as gold, where supply and demand is creating the value. An idea based on the perks of technological advancement that could provide us much faster, cheaper, and more secure transactions. Since then, a lot has happened, and around a decade later, cryptocurrency has started to impact our entire world.
Do you think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually?
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better.
It's legally seen as a commodity in the United States, while in the European Union, it's classified as an asset. Today, all major banks have realized the impact this type of currency will have on our monetary system, and banks around the world are now looking for innovative ways to implement cryptocurrency and the underlying technology, the blockchain, in the existing banking system. Cryptocurrency is still a new concept to a lot of people, but the innovation is becoming an accepted new form of money, just in a digital form. However, it is the underlying technology, the blockchain, that holds the power to transform not only our monetary system, but the whole way we operate in society today. Not many people believed in the internet 30 years ago. Today, around 40% of the world's population is connected to the World Wide Web. In 1995, it was less than 1%. What made the internet so successful was that it was open for anyone, and we could start sending information instantaneously worldwide. The blockchain, on the other hand, is the internet of value, and it gives us the ability to transmit not information, but value in the blink of an eye worldwide. The internet is a communications protocol, while the blockchain is a protocol for value exchange. The blockchain technology, the foundation of cryptocurrency, is right now being implemented in most areas of society. The stock market, in sales records, in contract processing, and of course, within the financial sector of payments and transactions, to name a few examples. The new era of finances that you are about to discover is the second generation of internet and the blockchain. Cryptocurrency, the future of payments, is about to revolutionize the economy as we know it today. Bitcoin had an incredible increase of value from 2009 till the end of 2013. The price of a single Bitcoin went from 0.1 US dollars to over 1,100 US dollars, and many people worldwide made a fortune. At the same time, many missed out on the opportunity because they lacked information, but also the skepticism cryptocurrency initially was looked upon with. The pioneers soon showed that there was plenty of room for improvement in the future, and with the development of new cryptocurrencies, it has opened the door for a much safer and more friendly.
All right, basically from that video, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to inform you that cryptocurrency is free from inflation, because the ability for us to enjoy cryptocurrency is basically and purely based on demand and supply. Is what creates value. Not as it was in the past, where government prints more money and by the word of the mouth, government creates value. And that's why we invite you here and welcome you to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Having given you a background on how cryptocurrency is the future, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take you through right away, right now, that the beauty of RoyalQ. Basically and purely, I want to talk about the beauty of the RoyalQ. Now, if you want to get involved into cryptocurrency, there are 5 basic ways that I know you can be able to make it big in cryptocurrency. One is what you call crypto hodling. What is crypto hodling? Is to buy a cryptocurrency and store it for a very longer period of time. As you say, 3 to 5 years, all right? 3 to 5 years, then you can call yourself a hodler, right? Maybe some people say, I love hodling for 6 months, but basically that's what I mean. What I say, some people say I want to hold for 6 months, then after 6 months, I think I need to sell off my asset. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the other way that you can make money from the crypto space is basically crypto trading, whereby you learn the art and the science of buying low and selling high. And so RoyalQ sat down and okay, there are other legal ways like airdrops. You might go in for paid airdrops or non-paid airdrops and try your luck, and maybe these could be listed and you could be able to make some good profits from them. But RoyalQ looked at one major way of making money into the crypto space, and that is crypto trading. And it said, all right, we want our people to get involved in cryptocurrency. We want our people to make money from the crypto world. But is it easy? The answer is it is not easy. Why? Because the ability to profit is valued by demand and supply, which none of us has our control on it. And since it is based on demand and supply, ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand that there are so many cryptocurrencies outside there in the world, and it is true they are there. Personally, when I first made my first money into RoyalQ, I was shown a shortcut to becoming rich. And this shortcut I was shown to become rich, ladies and gentlemen, was as simple as getting into a website of a certain company, buy a cryptocurrency, wait until this cryptocurrency will be listed either on Binance or any other exchanger, and I will become a multi-millionaire. But like CZ said recently on one of his posts on Twitter, that if you have a cryptocurrency and it has no people, it has no community, it is a useless project. And ladies and gentlemen, so there are a lot of things you need to look at before you buy this particular coin. One, find out where is this coin listed. This idea of someone telling you it is on their website, they can manipulate the information anytime and from nowhere. I personally have seen people promote different coins, and these coins have a networking marketing background. I want to repeat my statement, and this is what I know. It's up to you to do your own research. Any cryptocurrencies, gentlemen, that is under a networking program is a dead program. Why? Let us go basic. Let us go basic. In 2009, which is close to 13 years now or more, Bitcoin was brought in play, one of the major leading cryptocurrencies. And it has taken it all that time to develop close to over a big number, 160 million holders, people, different wallet addresses that are holding Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, it has taken it all that time, ladies and gentlemen, to raise its acceptance all over the world. Now, someone tells you that now you are going to be able to acquire this crypto asset, and it is 10 times within 3 months or 4 months stronger than Bitcoin. Now, when you go and read about the project, you find that this cryptocurrency, 50% of this cryptocurrency, it is held by the CEO of this so-called company. He has the most shares in this company. He has the most shares in BTC. It means, in this particular coin he's talking about, it means he has the power to manipulate this type of cryptocurrency. And basically, because most of the people do not have the knowledge, most of the people have not given their time to educate themselves of what they are getting involved into because of excitement. They promise you the following things. You'll be able to buy a car. People get excited. You get a Visa card. People get excited. And this excitement that happens has created so many people, especially in Africa, to become broke. Or broke, it depends on how you pronounce it, because they think they can invest in little. Then once this ICO, this particular coin is brought on Binance or Hobby, they will become multi-millionaires. Now, where you are reading the data is the website. It's not an open source. It's a website of this guy who has created this project. And he has over 50% of the shares. He can manipulate the project anytime. And so RoyalQ sat down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the beauty of RoyalQ. It looked at the white paper of these cryptocurrencies we have in our exchange, in our RoyalQ platform. It went an extra mile and even grouped. That's why people by there don't understand why RoyalQ did this. RoyalQ went an extra mile and it grouped. It said, we have coins that are in general and we have coins that are in professional. RoyalQ went an extra mile. Go and look at your coins very well. It grouped coins that are in general and coins that are in professional. And by putting coins in general for you, RoyalQ was trying to communicate to you that you don't need to have extra knowledge to trade the coins in general. But you need to have extra knowledge to trade coins in professional. Why? Because coins in general have less risk. You don't need to have knowledge about cryptocurrency. Why? Because most of the coins there, ladies and gentlemen, are less volatile. And so it looked at the white paper of these coins. It looked at what they call the roadmap of these coins. It looked at, and if we go into the RoyalQ application right now, and just let us do a sample space. All right, okay. Let me just run sharp here. Okay, so you find that if you check here, Bitcoin is in general one of the major cryptocurrencies. Currencies like Ethereum, ETH is in general. Currencies like BNB is in general. Why not in professional? Because these coins that are here, ladies and gentlemen, anybody all over the world can trade these cryptocurrencies and be very, very profitable, because it looked at the community, the roadmap, the user ability of holding these assets. And ladies and gentlemen, your trades will be safe. Now, if you look at professional coins, coins like Ion, Algo, EP, ATA, AVAX, BEC, FTM, Gala, GMT, Harbor, HOT, ICP, KSM, Matic, QTM, Shiba, SLP, Solana, T-Fuel, VET, most of these coins, gentlemen, are high volatile coins. Now, let's get back to business. Now that RoyalQ has done the work for you, it has protected you and prevented you from spending much more time to go and read about projects. Your duty is as simple as learning to provide the right instructions. Now, in your mind, you must understand that cryptocurrency is moved, or the value of a particular coin is created by demand and supply. And now that you know that the value of a particular coin is created by demand and supply, understand that floating loss is part of your game. Why? Because you do not control, ladies and gentlemen, the demand and the supply. You do not control the buyers and the sellers of these cryptocurrencies. I hope that one I'm very, very clear. Now, how are we going to trade right and win trades? Ladies and gentlemen, as Team Eagles International, we have come up with amazing strategies to help you win your trades. And one of the amazing strategies we have for you that I want to express this morning is the one-shot strategy that I expand a little bit more bigger on the Thursday training. And on the Wednesday, I talk about the passive trading. Now, who should be a one-shot trader? A one-shot trader is this person that decides to significantly say, I want to make 0.5 to 5% per day from the crypto market space. If you have $50 or if you have $1 million, you still use the same effort, but you get different results. Julius, what do you mean by using the same effort? It takes the same effort to look at the market. It takes the same effort to analyze the market. But the power and the ability to make the money from the market must have a certain strategy. And I want to, for the very, very first time, unleash an amazing strategy from Team Eagles International that we are going to be using, ladies and gentlemen, to pick our trades in the market. And basically and purely, the following is key. One, don't get excited by the results, that you move away from the strategy. Because if you get excited with the results and move away from the strategy, ladies and gentlemen, then things will not work out for you. The strategy is meant to make sure that the three indicators are speaking the same language. The strategy is here to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that the indicators are speaking the same language. Now, since you want to make 0.5 to 5% per day, there is nothing for free. You need to get involved personally. Is my network poor? If you can hear me, give me some thumbs up. I want to make sure that it's not me with a challenge. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm not the challenge. I want to make sure I'm not the challenge. All right, okay. All right, so let's get to the strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, all leaders. All right, now, first and foremost, you need to download the TradingView application. All right, why TradingView? Why not use only RoyalQ? You need to understand that RoyalQ, basically and purely, is an application that was brought for those that have too much money. Because RoyalQ works best for you without you having any crypto experience if you have good capital. But if you want to use little capital and keep growing your capital with a strategy, then it is important for you to have the TradingView application. And TradingView will help you to know when to get in the market at the right time. Trading is timing. And so if you learn the art and the science of getting into the market at the right time, then with your little capital, you can have confidence to keep growing. All right, let's get into this amazing training for today. So I'll share my screen, ladies and gentlemen, and basically and purely, all leaders on the call, I would recommend you get back your teams to the first steps of them. One, creating a watch list into their RoyalQ application. All right, which I have talked about time over time. So if you are new, I want you to return to your upline. Who's an upline? An upline is someone who introduced you in the business. If he is not available, then you can find your V2 in the line. If your V2 is not available, you can find your V3 in the line. If your V3 is not available, you can find your V4 in the line. If your V4 is not available, you can find your V5 in the line. And that's what I mean. If you don't have an upline present, then you can use me. But basically and purely, you need to first go through your line for easy. You don't need to push the overload back to me because I may not be able to handle all of it. One, so after I've created your watch list, you'll find that there are two arrows located into your app. And these arrows, one is pointing down, another one is pointing up. This helps you to sort your watch list. All right, so we shall sort our watch list, ladies and gentlemen. And where do we sort our watch list from, ladies and gentlemen? We sort it by changing percentage. And so when you tap when the arrow is pointing down, basically, the robot will group these coins depending on, TradingView will group these coins depending on how they are lately performing in the market. So if you sort by this, it will also start with those that are doing poorly to those that are doing well. All right, so I will sort it by this because I want to start with those that are doing well in the market. Top down. So top down, it means TRX is doing better in the market today. So I'll move off this pair, is the wrong one. All right. And that is your watch list. So that is the first step. If you have understood that simple step, give me some thumbs up. I want to go to my next step. I'll keep this as simple as possible, short as a mini skirt. Short as a mini skirt. All right. As simple as possible, as short as a mini skirt. All right. Okay, I'll just get this Musoke Steven out of here, all right? Because, you know, it is important to deal with the right people, okay? Because, you know, I want really to distance myself from poverty mindset or anybody. If you don't understand why you are here, you don't need to be here. If you don't understand cryptocurrency or if you hate cryptocurrency, just leave, just go. It's not for you, all right? This is not for you, basically. This is not for you. If you feel cryptocurrency is not for you, then move out. Move out, just go and continue with your fiat currency. It is not a war. Because no one has caused loss of your money. You just need to understand it is demand and supply. If the market goes down, you just remain patient. If you're not ready to be patient, then this is not for you, all right? Okay, so let's get into this part and we can move on in the next few minutes. Then I go into questions and answers. All right, now that we have created our watch list, all right? Our second step is to open up our chart. Okay, I'm gonna clear this chart so that, all right, so that I don't cause any confusion. All right, so when you open up your chart, I'll choose, let me pick Solana. So once you open up your chart, it will be basically like this. And it will have what we call candles in the middle of your screen. Now, simple formula, the green candles represent buyers, the red candles represent sellers, as simple as that. Now, the next step is to go on this area here, that area there, down, that area there, tap on it, then come on the area called the time zone. So that you can get the time zone. So if you are in East African countries, we are into a +3 area. And a +3 area, Jerusalem is one of the most suitable I would recommend for East African countries. But if you are in Dubai, you are in the +4 area. You just come up here and look for your time zone, all right? And make sure the right time zone into your application. So I tap on top, I go from here. It is this star down here. I'm using a phone. I'm not using a laptop. All right, so now that is the first step. Now, what is the second step? The second step is to understand the time zone. Sorry, the trading hours. So will you want to pick your trade? In which trading hours? Do you want to pick your trade in the 1 hour time frame, in the 4 hour time frame, in the 1 day, or in the 15 minutes? I would recommend these time frames. They are good. It all happens with practice. So I'll choose the 4 hour time frame for me. Now, next is just now to drop in indicators. If you are still okay up to there, give me some thumbs up. I'll come last to your questions and answers. If you are still okay up to there, give me some thumbs up. Yeah, because I'm about to come to the end, because my last part is now to drop in the indicators. We now go to the last part, all right, the last part. Okay, beautiful. All right, now let's go. Now, we are now going to drop in the indicators, all right? So the indicators, we shall use what you call, you open up on the plus sign and come to FX indicators. And on FX indicators, we're now going to go to technical. And what is our first indicator we are going to press into our chart? Our first indicator is called stochastic. Like you see when you write the word stochastic, it will give you this, the stochastic RSI. So what do? It comes like that. So you put it in favorite by tapping on the star. It goes to your favorite list. Then you tap on it once. Then it becomes blue like that. Then it drops in your screen. So here is the stochastic RSI. As simple as that. So it drops into your screen and it's called the stochastic RSI. Now, let's get into the settings. So once you get it up, your next step is to tap on the word, this word here. Once you tap on it, then it brings this one here, which is the settings. Tap on the settings. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the settings of the stochastic RSI. In the input area. So once you tap on input, that's what you need to put in there. Then let's go to the style. How do you want it to look like? So here are the settings for the input. I hope someone has taken a screenshot. I've provided these screenshots before. They are all onto our groups. So different uplines, you can have personal screenshots to help your teams. All right, so let's go to the style. Now the style is simple. The style is simple. On the K, turn it to blue. You see this area here. So you tap on it, choose the blue color. Once you choose the blue color, the opaqueness could be here, it could be blunt. What you do, you make it 100%. You ride it, taking it to this direction. The thickness, you can choose this one. Then you tap anywhere. What I mean, I can tap here, then it will go away. Then I go to D. D, make it orange. Make it orange. The opacity, or how it looks like, make it 100%. The thickness can be here. Then you tap anywhere, it goes away. The brand band, make it red in color. So what do? You tap here, then you turn it red. The thickness, you can do this or this. Maybe I can do that. Then the middle, then here, put 90. Here, put 90. The middle band, you make it orange. Right? You can also make it orange. The opacity, you can keep increasing it or not. Then this line here, you can make it the second one. Then put 50. The lower band, you can make it black or green, it's up to you. So maybe I can choose green or black. Right? Then make it 10. Where here there is this dotted, this here, you see dotted line. Make sure you choose line once you tap on it. And also here you see dotted line, make sure you choose line. This one also dotted line, choose line. So that is the settings for the indicator. So that's the settings for the indicator, ladies and gentlemen. Now, after I've done this, tap on these 3 dots, save as default, then press OK. And this is our indicator called the stochastic RSI. I don't know if I was too fast. I would love to know in the chat. I don't know if I was too fast. Okay. All right. Okay, you'll watch the video again. If you don't get it, you'll watch the video again. If you don't get it, you'll watch the video again. If you don't get it, so that you can do it at your own time. Okay. So because we need to save the time, and so you can watch the video again at your own pace, right? Okay. So that you can watch it. I said you choose Jerusalem. You can watch the video at your own time, at your own pace, so that you can enter the settings at your own time. All right. I hope that is okay. Now let's get back again. Now, after I have dropped in this indicator, we need to drop in the second indicator. And the second indicator we are going to use in this strategy is the indicator we call the VSA. VSA, when you type in there, it is called the volume spread. This one. You must make sure you note this name here. Now, you tap on the star, like I said, then it gets into your screen. And here is the volume spread indicator. It looks like this. Before I explain it, you come on the settings, and the only thing you change here, there is plot, this 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this one, you'll find it is in white. So tap on it and turn it black. That's all you need to do. You can increase the thickness here or not, it's fine. So that is the settings for that. You can just take a screenshot. Then you sit in your own time and do it. So then you tap save as default and okay. Now let me explain this indicator, ladies and gentlemen. This indicator, the volume spread indicator, it has colors, it has bars. And these bars, it has the red bar, which represents very high volume. It has the yellow bar, which represents high volume. it has the green bar, which represents average volume, and it has the blue bar, which represents low volume. I need just to repeat. It has a red bar, which represents very high volume. It has a yellow bar, which represents high volume. It has a green bar, which represents moderate volume or average volume. Then it has blue bar, which represents low volume. If you get it, let's continue. Let me know in the chat. If you understand just that I've just shared, let me know in the chat. If you just understood that, let me get in the chat. Now, the challenge could be you want to do this at the same time. You just need to understand now, then take off your personal time, go and put in the indicator and the settings at your own time. Here, you just need to understand. I don't know whether people are getting what I'm trying to express. You don't need to go and die on the TradingView application right now for the very first time, because you are doing it for the first time. You need now to understand so that you go and do what you understand. The challenge is that someone is struggling with TradingView writing now. Right now, you just need to understand. Then go to your own TradingView and take off your own time, because now you understand what you are doing. I don't know whether people get me. I don't know whether people understand me, but you need it too. You don't need to struggle with TradingView right now. You need to understand. Now from here, you go and spare 30 minutes. You download TradingView. You create a watch list. You add the indicator when you understand. All right, let's go again. Because if you don't get these colors, you will not understand. Now, this trading volume analysis indicator, I'll not go into its principles or how it was developed, but this is very high volume. The founder of the indicator says, for the market to deliver, there must be effort. There must be some good volume. So this is very high volume. This yellow, high volume. This green, average volume. And blue, very low volume. Now, I want to put in our last indicator we are going to use in this scenario. I want to bring our last indicator we are going to use in this scenario, ladies and gentlemen. And so we go to the plus, FX indicators, favorite, and write in the name EMA. It is called moving average exponential. You focus on the name only. I'm sorry for the feedback. All right. I'm sorry for the feedback. So that is the name of the indicator. It's called moving average. All right. Now let's get into that. Now you tap on plus, FX indicators, and then I tap on my moving average indicator. And here it comes on my screen. Now we are not trading stocks, we are trading currencies. So what we're gonna do is to tap on the name of the indicator up here. Tap on it, then tap on its settings. Now on its settings, you can untick the smooth line on the style. It was like this. You just untick it up. It's okay. Then you come here on the input. Now on the input, you just put 30 here and you are done. Let me take a sip of water. Okay, so we continue. Now, here you just need to put 30. Remember, here on the method, you just need to keep it at EMA. There are so many, just make sure it is EMA. Now, you save as default. And this is how your screen will look like. If you are okay up to here, now we are going into our last, when should we pick the trade? If you're okay up to here, now we are going to our last lesson. When should we pick a trade? When should we, only 3 indicators, not more than that. Thank you so much, Rispa. Now, if you're okay up to there, now when should we pick a trade? The following are key. And if you run away from this, you'll get wrong results. The following are key. And if you run away from these, you'll get wrong results. The following are key. And if you run away from them, you get wrong results. Let me find let me use lower time frame, and let me find a good area. I'm trying to increase my time frame. Let me find a better coin that could give me what I want. One of the coins I love. Let me see. I love it. This coin gives me money, so I love it. All right. Okay, so I will use this. I can use lower time frame, 1 hour or 4 hours. Because of time, I don't know why. Okay. Now, what are the precautions? What are the precautions? I'm sorry, I'll keep this line in. Okay. I need to keep that line of mine in. I won't remove it. I will use here. Okay. Now, what are the things we need to consider, ladies and gentlemen? One, note very well. The bar must be either red or yellow or green. That is the first tick. It must be, I want to repeat, it must be red, yellow, or green, not blue. Don't pick a trade with a blue. 2, here. The blue line must have crossed over the orange line in the stochastic. The blue line must have crossed over. The blue line must have crossed over. The blue line must have crossed over. The blue line must have crossed over the orange line. That is 2. 3. The green candle must have been formed above this EMA, like this one, like this one. I want to repeat, it must be red, yellow, or green bar down here. The blue line must have crossed over the orange line too. The green candle must have been formed and closed above the EMA. Are we still together? I know when I'm speaking, I'll speak mostly to some of the leaders who can go back to their teams and speak the same language. I know I'm speaking to different team leaders on the call who I believe will spare some time and go and do the same with their team leaders. That's the only way the information can be delivered. I cannot deliver all the information by myself. Let me repeat, because this is the most important part. The three indicators must be used. And what should we look at? The bar must either be red, yellow, or green, not blue. The blue line must have crossed over the orange line. The orange line, I mean, is this one, the D, the K over the D. The green candle must have crossed, the green candle must be above, it has closed above the blue EMA. Above the blue EMA. Closed above the blue EMA. If you get me there, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Because we are finishing the call now. Those three. Those three. Those three. It must be either yellow, red, or green. The bar. 2. The blue RSI must have crossed over the yellow, the orange RSI. 3. A green candle must have closed above the EMA. If you understand that, we are speaking the same language. Now, if you do other way and enter floating loss, it's none of my business. Now, look, I'm saying 3 indicators, and someone is still repeating, what if I use 1? I'm saying 3 indicators must be speaking the same language. If they don't speak that language, don't enter that trade. If you enter and enter floating loss, it will be none of my business. I think I've explained. I'm very, very clear. 3 indicators must be in agreement to what I've said. If they don't say, but I saw one was, but how do, huh? They must be speaking the same language. The bar must either be red, yellow, or green. The blue RSI must have crossed over the orange RSI. The green candle must be above. The green candle must be above. I want to repeat, closed above the EMA. If you don't get that, don't enter the trade. If you enter the trade, it is none of my business. You die alone in your own floating loss. Don't say, but I was looking at the trade. I saw the red bar, but I didn't see the EMA I entered. If you enter floating loss, die alone silently. Don't look for me. Let me take a sip of water. Don't even look for me. My leader, I'm stuck. Floating loss is killing me. I told you when to enter. You become greedy, you die alone. Let me share my screen again. Now, here is the indicator. This one. It is the EMA. It is the moving. Let me open it for you. This is the EMA indicator. I said, how do you get it? Tap on your chart. Tap on plus, FX indicators. It is the EMA. It is the moving average exponential, this one. Once you drop it in your screen, you tap on the settings, you just put 30 here, not 9. Do you find 9? Put 30. Now, after you identify the 3, what do? You tap on the pencil. You come on the trade lines. You choose the vertical line. You tap on it. Now you go to the area. Where am I trading? Let me sum here. I'm using, let me say this area. Look at this. It has crossed, then I said tick. It is ready, but then I said tick. It is above, then I said tick. Now, I draw the vertical line. I tap on the line. Now the line comes in my screen like that. I want you to look at the line. I want you to put your focus on the line. I'm going to be very aggressive with. Look at the line. It is in this candle. There is this area and there is this area. 1, 2, 3. It's above the EMA line. So 1, 2, 3 are saying okay. Now I prepare to enter the market. Now what do I need to do next? Where this candle has closed, the green candle here, I draw a horizontal line. So you come on trade lines, then look for horizontal line. You tap on it, it gets on your screen. You go to the area where this candle has ended, which is this one here. Where it has ended, the green candle, you tap on it and you draw your horizontal line there. Now, this will be your entry price in the market. I know if you don't get it the first time, you need to attend many trainings. I also do a short video about the same thing. That will be your entry price. If you are still with me, give me some thumbs up. I know I may not be with everybody. My goal is only 10%. The exponential moving average. You draw the vertical line. You draw the horizontal line. And that will be your entry price. You draw the vertical line, make sure it is either red, green, not blue bar. You see that the EMA, the candle is above the EMA. You enter on other terms, don't look for me. Don't come in my inbox, I'm dying of floating loss, die alone comfortably. Wait until the market will bounce. Die alone. Don't come to me, I'm not a rescue, I have no rescue team for that. Don't say, but when I was looking at the market, I saw, although it had not closed over the EMA, I thought I'm losing. So, hey, you enter with your excitement, you bingo, it gets down, you die alone. Now, you have seen when to enter the market. You know very well, I will enter from this price here. Now, when do we determine our margin calls? Let me see if this coin is performing well so that now here me, I can't trade. Even if someone drops the signal, I can't trade. I can't trade. Me, I can't. Now, someone may say, look at here. But let me draw a line for someone here to see that this thing is being repeated. Where are you, my vertical line? Okay, now I come here. I draw my line. So before I draw my line, I've drawn several. No, go away. All right. Now you see in this area here, you see it is green. Here it has crossed. Here it's the blue line. Now what do you do? Immediately you see that your next step is to remove one indicator because now the line is already there. So you remove off this stochastic. I remove off the stochastic. Then I bring another indicator to help me know how much take percentage. And that is the auto FBI retracement line. The auto FBI retracement line. And now this will help me know my take profit. Now let me give an example. Because now the auto FBI retracement is here. Let me give an example. This is an example. I picked from here. That's where the line is. The candle. Oh no. Just wait. All right, so that is the line. Now I bring my horizontal line to know my what? Where I'll enter from. It closes from here. Let me set close from there. It closed above, which is around here. I'm just giving an example because this is not a perfect one. Now, what will I do? I will use my auto FBI retracement lines. I'm not going to their settings. I pick it from where I have entered the market, the next line. And that will be my 5% take profit. I'll start from there, then move up to the next line. And that will be my take profit percentage. And so if you had invested in 1,000, 5% is $50. So you can basically find 1 or 2 coins a day where you can make 5% and you're good to go. Those that have been attending my trainings that are not new, this will be easy for them. Those that don't get it right, let us catch up on Thursday this week. And through the short video, I'll take off some time to do today so that I go very, very slow for people who don't get this right. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, your entry will be here. Your entry will be here. And your exit will be above there. And that is our new trading strategy. For those that want to enter the market, you must make sure those speak the same language. Before the week closes, I'll also bring you another strategy on how to set your preset prices. God bless you, and I wish you a perfect week. I may maybe look at question and answers this time around. All right, okay, if you don't get it, watch it again, but I'll also personally do a short video about this. Those don't get it, That's the approach to entering the market. You must follow it. You must stick to it. And if you're against it and you enter floating loss, God bless you as you are in your floating loss. And please, no one to blame. It will be yourself. Thank you so much. Those that love the one-shot trading strategy. I see a question here before I invite leader Mubiru and OBM to close our morning session. Let me ask to unmute. Yes, Cornerstone.
All right. Thanks so much, my leader, for the training this morning. Please, I'd like to know if you have a YouTube channel where a newbie can go to and watch all your training over there so that the person can have good understanding. Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. The video has been dropped in the group, but let me just take you to the past. Okay. Okay, now I've done so many videos on this YouTube channel, but I've done 579 videos here. And these are videos. The videos are here. So, but if you want to trade the one shot, start from scratch, develop your trading via application, I've done 3 videos. I think I'll do the 4th one. It is Welcome to Blockchain Miracle. This is 1, series 2, series 3, and there is one video called series 4. Those ones. But now from these ones, they didn't have a strategy. But I believe today I'll drop one that has a strategy. So the name of the YouTube channel is called Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International. Okay. Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International. So that is the YouTube channel. All right, so check it up, and then is there a simple way of choosing a coin or a strategy to trade? Yes. If you don't want to learn this, you don't need to struggle. Oh yes, if you don't want to learn this, don't need to struggle. Once someone gets into your team and is not interested in this side, there's a simple way. The simple way is to synchronize a strategy. All right. So if you want a simple way, you just need to get back the person who invited you, and they take you how to pick up a cycle trade. How do you pick up a cycle trade? Simple as that. There is nothing. You don't need to learn anything, by the way. You don't need to learn anything. You don't need it to become an expert. So you need to just think a strategy. So on Friday, you can come up with your question and answer. I may not be able to go into your questions and answer now. Come up on Friday, where we got an extra mile into handling questions and answer here and there. All right, okay. All right, let me invite Leader OBM to close our morning training. Welcome, Leader OBM.
Yeah, thank you, my leader. God bless you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you are listening to. Yeah, now the business is becoming easier, simple system. Networking made easy, trading made easy. What are you going to do with it? So we don't need to kill ourselves, or wait for anybody's signal before we go into trade. If you combine all the parameters, together, you're going to get your desired result, which should be positive. So in this community, we are always making things easy. So it is left for us now to tag along. Like yesterday, I was in Queen Annalise and King and our husband's meeting yesterday. And my son, okay, my first son, was in the meeting, and he was inspired, and without my maybe forcing him, he might be on this Zoom now. Without my forcing him, he has gotten interested in RoyalQ. And yesterday, I gave him my wife's account yesterday, a virtual account. He's going to start on his own. So the thing is, if you are learning, and the thing is easy, and if you follow a system, like years back, um, uh, the famous Bishop Oyedepo of Winners Chapel. He studies. There's one university he studied. I've forgotten. I was trying to Google that university. When he wanted to start his own university, he studied the model of that university, and before he started Covenant University. So this morning I shared something in the group that it's only a fool that learns by his own experience. The wise learn by information. So now we are giving out the information. If you are wise, you will follow that path. But if you want to learn, like most of us learn when we started reacting in the bull run, we're just trading. No knowledge. I don't know they will fall into floating loss. But now we know the way it should be. And the leaders there are always, trying to make things easy for everybody. So now if you follow by information, now when you drop after the meeting, go back, to the YouTube and watch this video again. Now, after you have learned it, you also have your team. Also make sure they do the same. Monkey do monkey, monkey watch, monkey do. Now, if you now follow that path, everybody in your team follow that path, there's no way you're able to make money. If you are in a live trading group or only WhatsApp group, you will see, every day there's a particular V5 account that we always share the results every day. Now, whether these leaders, because they have a big team, whether these leaders trade or not, because they are following this pattern, they're always showing their team, how to make money, the system to make money. There's no way they're not going to make money. Now, if you are here, you follow that pattern. Now, you are making money. You know how to make money because you are following a system of trading, a system of networking. You're always showing people this Zoom meeting, and they come. There is no way you're not going to make money. Now, you will make money, your team you will also make money. So there's a system to trading, there's a system to networking. Always show people this Zoom every day. We have Zoom in the morning, Zoom in the afternoon, and we have other groups also doing their own Zoom. And who says you cannot follow this model also? So there's a system to trading and a system to networking. If you follow this system, you are going to make money. So I repeat again, it's only a fool that learns by his own experience. The wise will learn by information. So thank you. Good morning and good afternoon, good evening, and have a productive day. So let's go and win together, and let's see in the evening and tomorrow morning. Thank you. Thank you.